Which subreddit has steered the furthest from its original course? Not sure it's the furthest from its origin. But technically the truth was supposed to be a game. Like Ask Ouija, where Redditors post something, and others try to describe it as from the truth as possible without being wrong. Wait, yeah, it was born from a shower thoughts thread or something. Lasted about a month before the community slowed down a lot. After some people posted screen caps of Twitter posts, we all agreed to permit it. Figured it'd revitalize the sub or something. And when I see it now, I'm inclined to agree that it was the right move. Changed the direction almost overnight, but I like it. Mind you, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, so I could be wildly mistaken. I love caterpillars is all about butterflies now. I guess that one makes sense though. Mad Lads now it's just ironic Mad Lads instead of the true epic themes. I joined the sub thinking it was going to be teens bragging about shit that isn't really that big and stuff, but I went on there and it's very different. And #X200B. Like a 13-year-old bragging about drinking 2 Pepsi Maxes during a screening of Despicable Me 2. That used to be how the sub started. But then it went off the deep end like most large subs. People fucking dying used to be funny videos with exaggerated titles of people doing goofy shit. Like falling over and fucking up in ways that are comedic with their exaggerated titles. Now it's just I'm a bit newer to Reddit and I'm always confused about this one when it comes up on all. The videos never have anything to do with the subname because it's all just animals doing silly things with dumb titles that hardly ever make sense. Emperor's children, they used to represent perfect future the emperor was building for the mankind. But they're now just bunch of psychopaths who delight in death, torture and drugs. Slanch'll do that to you. #PURGETHEHERETIC. Pics every post is a story, preaching something or another. There is nothing about said picture itself. E.g., my dad finally became a citizen of the USA after working a diner job for 25 years. So, like, nice story, okay. But that's not a good picture, someone informed me, so I'll pass it on. No context pics is what you probably want from now on. IAMA was originally about hearing from interesting people. Now it's an ad platform. IAMA was for people belonging to a larger group of people and not about specific people. Didn't even have to be interesting. Like if Tom Cruise was doing an IAMA. Title would be IAMA actor and answering actor-related questions. Not IAMA Tom Cruise. But you're right, now it's just for people to promote themselves and their upcoming projects, books, movies, porn sites. Truth is supposed to be about conspiracy theories, but it also serves as a part-time highlight. Vault for WWE wrestler R-Truth. Truth is ACONSPIRACY. The irony of R-Truth once having a conspiracy gimmick is not lost on me. Judank used to be a porn sub, now it's Jewish memes. I find it extra funny due to how obscure the memes are, as well. It's well beyond surface-level stuff like day bagels and locks, and into full ortho territory like MFW getting assigned Hagba right after Simcha's Torah. Which is to say, the sub has really taken quite a journey from its original purpose. I subbed so I could have some memes to send to my Jewish so. Maybe about once a month I find one I can actually understand. Like the David and Goliath Super Smash Bros. Cover. Last time I was subbed, why were they filming was going downhill. I'm not too sure about currently though because I unsubbed after seeing it fail. This video was filmed on a camera. I can tell because I am currently watching it. One day that sub will eventually have every moment of recorded footage in human history. Those guys are riled up by literally anything. Hot started as jokes where it takes a few minutes to get them. Now it's FBI open up to Electric Boogaloo. Rest in peace FBI open up. What happened to that sub? Amethyst hole. All that sub is people circle jerking each other for doing nice things. Ita 4. Yelling at my mom. Yesterday I yelled at my mom to warn her because she was gonna step into a landmine. Ita. Every once in a while you get a good one that makes you question morality and ethics, but that's once in a blue moon. It's a sub where they overwhelmingly upvote people in the comments who think being right precludes you from being the asshole. It's a lot of people being technically correct with poor real-life social skills. Pretty sure type pussy started as a porn sub. SFW now. Also, fat pussy, pocket pussy, PM_me_your_tits_girl does good work for those cats. Edit, skinny pussy, tight pussy, pussy gifts, wet_pussy, pussy liquor. Edit. Thank you to you, Doug_Dimmerdab, you, Shark Attack Nom, and you, Shajigo for finding girls with huge pussies, preteen pussy, and teenage pussy. You, CHARDMETAL, thanks for hairless pussy. And GT, preteen pussy. That's a big yikes from me. Even if that's truly a cat subreddit, no way in hell I'm clicking that. Murdered by words might as well be called slight insults. Same with every other sub like that. Rare insults is another one that comes to mind, where it's just adjective plus noun. John Cena and potato salad. Okay, this one's actually pretty funny. Can I say old school cool? It's basically just people posting about how hot grandma, grandpa, dad, mom looked back then. Pimp your mom for cars, so that is real. Hold the moan. I've made this comment before and I'll keep making it. Hold the moan has steered itself off of a fucking cliff. The subreddit used to be about people masturbating or get frisky in public, where you had to hold the moan or get caught. Now, the subreddit is filled with amateur porn stars looking to get clicks and redirect you to the nudes for sale or videos for sale. 90% of the videos on hold the moan are just women flashing their boobs in an empty parking lot, woods. Which just isn't what that subreddit used to be about. It is a prime example of a subreddit getting popular and the content dropping in quality. I am actually kind of pissed I had to Control F to find this. It used to be one of the best NSFW subs on Reddit. Now it's just total garbage filled with shitty, flashing posts. It used to be original and interesting content. I actually really miss it. There have been multiple times people have brought it up to the mods and they don't seem to care. It's why it's never on all anymore. Girls Mirren is just girls looking at their boyfriends. When it started, it was girls fucking guys. Last images used to be spooky images of people about to die or with the thing that killed them shortly thereafter. Now it's just pictures of people smiling with captions like, "This is the last picture of my dad. He died a week later. He looks so happy. Fuck cancer," and everyone in the comments going, "I'm so sorry for your loss." Yeah, the last images thing surprised me when I went on that sub. People seem to have missed the point. Cinderblock has gone from pictures of cinder blocks to updates about a cat's journey towards weight loss. LMAO, did it really used to be pics of cinder blocks? If you scroll back far enough, yes. Dank memes. Keanu 100 wholesome 100 popular thing good popular thing bad. I have a controversial opinion guys, I think Minecraft is good. I'm glad to see that Repair Gifts continues to be a wholesome haven for pictures of the noble Brassica Naples. WTF, none of these are gifts, wasn't around when it was started, but pics probably wasn't intended for karma whoring reposts. Thought of that one too. If you want the real subreddit for pics, go to no context pics. I've loved no context pics ever since my wife from Hong Kong died of cancer from picking up too much garbage. Whoosh sort of. Lots of people don't know what's a whoosh and what isn't. Whoosh is when someone makes a joke, pun and someone doesn't get it and reacts serious. It's not lol he said creeper and you should say oh man lol woosh kid. Confessions that place sucks dick now. It's just people humble bragging about doing some nice shit for someone behind their back. I ran into a burning building to save malnourished abused orphans from a fiery demise, but couldn't save all their pet fish. I can barely live with myself now. You monster, if you were any decent person, you would have died saving the fish and either the ghost of Only Road 66 or the fish would be making this post. Choosing beggars is mostly just normal beggars now. It's also mostly fake, just like TIFU and got my penis stuck in my girlfriend's monsieur. Okay, so this was like 8 years ago and wasn't actually me, but a friend. Also, it wasn't my girlfriend's mom, but the couch. And it wasn't my penis, but the TV remote. Anyway, so I showed up at school early so I could study for a test I had later and my friend asked if I wanted to come over after school and watch TV. Usually we'd play video games or bum around the neighborhood. But his PlayStation wasn't working at the moment and it was raining. So all we could really do was watch TV. I didn't really feel like going, because his dog was always mean to me. But I knew I'd just be bored after school if I went home. So I figured what the heck. The day goes on and I see him at lunch and he tells me he might actually be busy after school so maybe I can't come over, but he'll let me know later. Then I take my test, which was in biology and I fucking aced it. Anyway, I usually took the bus home, but my friend's mom would pick him up. So at the end of the day when he went to get picked up, he asked his mom if he still had to do the thing he mentioned at lunch. She said no. So he found me before I got on the bus and said I could still come over. I got in his mom's car and we went to his house and set our backpacks down near the door and sat on the couch to watch TV. We were sitting there when his mean dog that I mentioned earlier started chewing on my backpack, which, as I mentioned, was near the front door. He had the remote sitting on the arm of the couch and when he turned to yell at his dog, it slipped into the cushion. After he shooed the dog away, he tried to get the remote but it was stuck, and as he was grabbing for it, he hit the volume button and the TV got so loud. But he pulled it out after a second and turned the volume down and the day was saved. TLDR, the remote got stuck and the TV volume was cranked but my man was quick on the save.